The next generation of consoles is just around the corner, but what if you want to get a gaming PC instead? Well, in this video, I'll be going over why you might want to do so, my experience going from console to a PC, my hardware I use for my computer, and what I use to record, things I wish I knew before switching over, things I wish I could have done differently, why I chose the PC that I bought, and I'll be answering any questions you may have below in the comment section. So with that being said, let's get into it.
She wants some more. Told her to relax and give her XOXOXOXO. Mommy on that toe. She just wants somebody who would catch her if she falls.
There could be so many different reasons why someone wants to go from a console to a PC. My reason was because I wanted to improve my gameplay in competitive games such as Rocket League. I wanted the fastest reaction time, fastest input I can get, and just improve my gameplay overall. And a lot of the competitive scene in bigger games are on PC, so I kind of felt like I was a bit out of the loop, and also like I was at a disadvantage just for being on a console with a crappy TV. So I just went a full upgrade mode on my gaming setup, and it really paid off. I really felt different, and I don't think I could honestly go back. So just to put things in perspective, my old gaming setup consisted of the Xbox One X, the Xbox Razer controller, which is a lot like the Elite controller. The only thing is about it, the Razer has chroma RGB lights. It's personal preference for me. And for the monitor I was using a old TV with a refresh rate of 28. So the maximum amount of frames I could get per second was 28 frames per second, and that's really bad, especially for games that require precise action, precise decision making, and where time matters for every single little detail. And I really struggled on this setup, and I didn't even know, and I really felt the difference going from the Xbox One X to a PC, not just because I'm going from a console to a PC, but because I'm also going for a regularly old dusty TV to a gaming monitor, and you really feel the difference. And just because of that, I highly recommend you upgrading your hardware. Even if you're not going from a console to a PC, make sure your TV could go at least up to 60 frames per second, especially if you plan on getting a console next generation. You want a device that can really make use of the hardware that the next consoles will be bringing to the table. Going from console to PC, I went the pre-built route. I'll go over that decision a bit later in this video, but I did get the HP Omen gaming computer, and the specs include a i7, a 16GB of RAM, 1660 Ti, 1TB hard drive, and a 256 SSD. And the case is pretty cool. It has a glass panel with some RGB lights inside the computer, which is pretty cool. However, not everybody likes RGB, so that's completely optional. Anyway, so of course don't use my old TV anymore. Upgraded to a Dell gaming monitor, the S27 16DG. It has 144 refresh rates, and also that means it goes up to 144 frames per second, which is pretty cool, and you really feel the difference. And I got lucky with this monitor. I got it 50% off. I would have paid $600 if I got a full price, so I'll be going over that story possibly in another video. Anyways, so that I also got some Razer hardware. I got a Razer keyboard and a Razer mouse with buttons on the side, so for FPS games it's really good. And I got a XXL gaming mouse pad because I've seen so many videos suggesting you have a bigger mouse pad, it means you could lower down your sensitivity, which improves your aim with a mouse. So that's why I went with that decision. So much research went into my new current gaming setup. If you're enjoying the video so far, drop a like. Let's try to get this video to 20 likes. Also, if you want to see more gaming videos from me weekly, don't forget to subscribe and also turn on notifications. I had a Elgato HD60s laying around prior to upgrading to PC, so I do use that for recording gameplay from my old PC I only used to record gameplay for the Xbox. So I do use that old PC to record my new PC, and it just makes things a bit easier. I don't have to strain my gaming PC to record while playing video games, and the quality just is way better that way. I know it's not the most affordable thing to do, and it's a big headache getting this whole thing sorted out where it's working. And if you guys want me to do a video on my dual PC setup, let me know down below. My experience going from console to gaming PC was very interesting, but mostly overwhelming because I didn't know where to start, where to go, who to go to. So I went to YouTube and Google, did a lot of research, and that's pretty much where I got all of my information from and all of my know-how. My only regret is not knowing how to make a PC, not deciding to go the custom PC route, because I could have saved a lot of money even though I didn't have the time or knowledge during the time of upgrading to do so. And also there are alternatives. So if you want to go the route where you make a custom PC but you don't know how, there are places like Micro Center where they offer services where you could, order your PC parts through them and they will build it for you, and you just have to go there and pick it up. Of course, it probably has a little bit of extra cost, but you're most likely going to be saving money compared to going a completely pre-built route. And people at the Micro Center, they know what they're doing. They know how to make their PCs, and of course they're in the business to make money, so they want to give the best service as possible compared to retailers that don't really know how to make PCs per se. They just care about selling what they have and not who makes it or how it's made and all that nitty gritty stuff. I've been using a gaming controller all my life, at least until I switched to a gaming PC, and this could be one of those nerve-wracking things for those people who want to switch to a gaming PC. They might not know how to use a keyboard and mouse in a video game. They might have never done it before. Like in my case, I had no experience doing so, and even though there are options for using gamepads, which are gaming controllers, on PC like Xbox controllers, PlayStation controllers, and third-party controllers, I still wanted to learn how to use a keyboard and mouse. I really wanted to take advantage of a keyboard and mouse in games like FPS games like Call of Duty and Fortnite, which is, it's very beneficial to use keyboard and mouse. And not only did I not know how to use my WASD keys, I didn't know how to use a mouse for aiming, and it felt really weird. But there are ways to improve your experience, and what I did, I used Kovacs Aim Trainer. It's about $10 on the Steam store, and it pretty much, allows you to take weapons from other games and use them in Kovacs. You get to copy the sensitivity from those games, the field of view, all that specific details, and practice in Kovacs. There's many varieties. There's different kinds of targets that move, small targets, large targets, different training methods to really work on different areas of your aim. And it's a very, very good tool to use. I'm not sure if it has controller support, but definitely use it if you need to improve your aim, if you're using keyboard and mouse for the first time, or even if you are a veteran player, you might come back to Kovacs and just improve your aim. And I know there are pro players that do this literally every day. They go to Kovacs before even starting up their actual game and just working on their aim before starting that game that they're a pro at, which is just mind-boggling to me. I definitely believe that the advantages outweigh the disadvantages when going from a console to a gaming PC. There's so many more advantages like better aim, better refresh rates, which means better frame rate, less input delay, less input lag, and those are very big things that matter to a lot of people. Also, a little side note, better graphics too on a PC. But with that being said, there are a couple of disadvantages which kind of gave me some hesitation when going to a gaming PC. Like my library from my Xbox didn't completely transfer over to the PC. About 90% of the games I own on my Xbox are not on my PC, and that's a large portion of games. And the 10% would be the games that have the Play Anywhere feature, where you can play and own a game on the Xbox, and your ownership goes to your PC as well. So you can play that game on the PC and your Xbox, and the progress is saved all in one, which is pretty cool. However, it's not cool that not a lot of games have this feature. And for the PlayStation, there's I believe it's the PS Now or the PS Plus subscription, where when you have that subscription, you could stream games from the PlayStation to the PC, and you don't need to own a PlayStation when doing so, which is pretty neat. However, it does cost some money, and I believe it doesn't have all PlayStation exclusives in that subscription. I could be wrong, but it's definitely a good feature to consider. And there's a lot of Xbox games that are on the PC, like Gears of War, Gears Tactics, which is currently exclusive only on PC right now. There's Forza, and so on and so forth. I really hope this video has helped all of you out, because there's so many advantages with having a gaming PC, and many reasons you should get a gaming PC, especially going into the next generation where games are really going to improve in quality, and that's such a great thing for all of us as gamers. So yeah, with that being said, I will see you in the next video. Peace.
With